So, you have to call. Okay? If the patient is unresponsive, okay? You check for responsiveness, hindi na. Kahit anong mo, hindi talaga. Unconscious talaga siya. Call for help. Okay? You must activate the emergency response system. Okay? Yung emergency response system, the way you communicate with other health providers. Okay. Circulation. Check for carotid pulse. Where's your carotid pulse?
Dito, ma'am.
Oh, dito. Sige, feel nyo kung may pulso kayo dyan. Baka wala kayong pulso.
Ito ba?
Use this one. Huwag ito. Ito dito, may pulso to. Okay? May pulso yan. Magkakamali kayo. Ito, dalawang fingers. Here or here.
Yes, ma'am.
Pag dito, kay nakalay, dito ikaw, dito ka mag-check. Okay? Pag dito yung caregiver, dito ka mag-check. Okay? Sa kabila. Locate the trachea. Ito trachea natin. Using 2 or 3 fingers, slide these 2 fingers into the groove. Ito, between the trachea and muscles at the side of your neck. O, na-feel nyo?
Yes,
ma'am. Okay. So, yan ang carotid pulse. Okay. If you do not definitely feel a pulse, within 10 seconds, start compression. Okay? No breathing, no pulse, start compression for 10 seconds. Okay? I-ano nyo, i-time nyo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8 and pag 10, relax, start compression. Okay, here. Locate your compression. Okay. Ito yung midline natin. Saan ang kamay? Dito. Flat and firm surface. Okay. Dapat, kung nasa bed ang pasyente nyo at may kutsyon, better transfer kung may katuwang kayong magano sa matigas. Bakit? Yes. Sa compression nyo at may mattress, hindi nyo ma-strike. Kasi bumabond din siya. Whereas sa flat surface, tama siyang ma-compress. Center of the chest, lower part of the breastbone, sternum. Sternum ito natin. Okay? Yan. Okay, here. Yan ang infant. Infant. Ganyan lang, ha? 2 fingers.
Bakit dito siya, ma'am?
Depende yan sa mga dyan eh.
Ito.
Ito. Depende yan.
Kasi
Dalawa kasi sa maliit.
Depende kung saan ang strongest mo sa 2 fingers.
okay.
Kung strong ito, okay. Ako kasi strong ito.
Baka siya yun ang gusto.
Baka balik yun sa
Okay? For the child, palm. Hindi ito ha, hindi ito ganyan. Ito.
Ito talaga.
Palm. Okay? Yan, adult. Ganyan.
Ma'am, ano nasa ibabaw?
Ha?
Ano nasa ibabaw?
Yan, dalawang kamay.
Kahit kaliwa kanan.
Okay. Kasi pag sa adult, kailangan mo ng pressure talaga. Deep.
Straight yung
Deep compression. Kasi kung isa na,
Hindi
dito.
kaya.
ano mauna left or right?
Or nasa ano, saan ba ang ano, mas strongest?
Strongest yung push.
Yung strongest.
Okay, circulation. High quality CPR. Start compressions within 10 seconds of recognition of cardiac arrest. So after 10 seconds, no breathing, no pulse sa carotid. For 10 seconds, start compression. Okay? Push hard, push fast. Noon kasi nung una, 1 and 2 and 3, ganyan. Ngayon hindi. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Compress the rate at least 10 compressions per minute with a depth of 2 inches or 5 centimeters for adult. Okay? Allow complete chest recoil. Then minimize interruption. compressions. So, tuloy-tuloy yan, ha? May cycle yan, tuloy-tuloy. Hindi pwede na, pag ganyan mo, ay, wala, patay. Kaya dapat sa team, marami, para may katuwang. Pag pagod ka na, exhausted ka na, pagod na meron na ka, reliable. Okay. Give effective breath and make a chest rise. Okay, 30 compressions, 1, 2, 3 hanggang 30, then 2 breaths. Mamaya, meron na kayo papagod. Avoid excessive ventilation. Okay, 2 breaths lang talaga siya. Okay, here. Adult. 30 compressions, 2 blows, 5 cycles. Okay? 1 or 2 rescuers. Para hindi mapagod. Okay? Isang magko-compress, isang magbo-blow. After cycle, balik. Yung nagbo-blow siya naman na mag-compress, ikaw nag-compress, ikaw naman mag-blow.
Sakit saan?
Oo, masakit. Okay? For children, 31.
Compression.
Is to 2 single rescuer na. Isa,
2 blow ta.
30 compression, 2 blows. Okay, 5 cycles na, pero single rescuer na. Kasi maliit naman ang bata. Then, pag 2 rescuer, 10 cycles.
15 to 10.
Here, children and infant yan. Ang compression depth niya ay at least 2 inches. Okay? Ganyan. Or ito. Okay? Sa infant, kasi mababa is 4 cm. Okay. Compression rate for ages, at least parehas din. Kabilis. 100 compressions per minute. Lay rescuer, single rescuer or no CPR, must no protection. Okay, sa ano yan? Roger. Wala yan. Yan ang ano sa ECG. Okay, yan ang makikita sa, okay, airway na tayo. Okay. Sa airway, how to open the airway?
Akyat yung chin mo.
Ito, tilt. Okay? Kung ikaw mag-breathe ka, na hindi ito nakakyat, walang silbi. Hindi papasok ang hangin. Papasok lang yung hangin kung nakahigang tao at naka-tilt ito. Nakataas. Okay? Yan o, tinataas at ito yung binababa. Okay? Then, head, tilt,
Chin
lift. Okay? Head, tilt, chin, lift, or out. Okay, tingnan mo dito. Blocked ang airway niya because of the tongue. Pag nakahiga tayo, nag-ano dito, yung tongue pababa, nakablock. Wala.
Walang papasok.
Walang papasok. Kasi ito, may papasok, di ba? Airway papunta sa nose. Okay. Ito naman, pag nag-chin lift, head tilt, open ang airway. Next, airway continuation. How to open the airway? Ito. Yan. Mga ano yan. Mga ways. Okay? Jaw thrust maneuver. Ito. Mahirap pag may suspected na spinal cord injury. No? Kaya titingnan mo talaga ang ano kung ito'y nahulog ba siya, na nawalan siya ng malay, okay? Nakuryente ba siya, na nawalan ng malay? Cardiac arrest lang ba siya, natake ng puso? Okay? Here. So, breathing. Okay? If the patient has positive breath, okay, say pulse first. Positive pulse, okay, check the patient if breathing. If negative, okay, pag check nyo dito, may pulso pero hindi humihinga. Breathing perform, breathing lang, okay? Sa adult, 1 breath every 5 to 6 seconds in 2 minutes. Okay? Ano ang inyong what is the rule? Positive pulse, negative breathing, rescue breathing only. Huwag kayong mag-compression. Bakit? May pulso. Okay? Here. If there's no pulse, there's no breathing, proceed to compressions. Okay? For children, infant, 1 breath every 3 to 5 seconds. Start a blow and do the blow. Pag ganyan. Next, fifth, single rescuer. Okay? Paano ka mag-ano nag-breathe? Para mag-determine if patient is breathing.
Pakinggan mo na yung...
Pakinggan mo lang siya. Habang tinitat mo yan dyan, or pinapakinggan mo siya kung may hangin at sabay pulse. Para alam mo na, hindi na pakinggan mo na. Ayan, tagal-tagal na oras. Diba? Habang ka nagaganyan, pinupulsuhan mo na rin siya. So alam mo, kung may what? If there's breathing or there's no pulse, there's no breath but positive pulse, I will do rescue breathing only. But when both is absent, proceed to compression. Okay, here, child and adult. Okay. Place your mouth over breathing to, hindi lips to lips. Baka mamaya, nabuhay kasi nag-lips to lips. Mouth to mouth. Okay? Okay, yan. Okay. If the patient has positive pulse and positive breathing, do recovery position. How? Itagilid mo siya. Ganito. To prevent aspiration. Because after that, nagkakaroon ng salivation. Naglalaway. So, baka hindi siya namatay sa cardiac arrest, namatay sa aspiration. Yung laway pumunta sa lungs. Okay. So, if there's positive pulse, positive breath after what? CPR compression, place the patient in a recovery position to prevent aspiration. So dito, gagawin natin ito. Lahat-lahat. Okay? Sa ating retirement. Summary. Ito wala na. Ganun din yun. Summary na lang ito. Punta tayo sa video.
If the victim nods that he or she is choking and cannot talk, you must act. In a standing or kneeling victim, you'll perform an abdominal thrust often referred to as the Heimlich maneuver. Stand or kneel behind the victim and place your arms around the victim's waist. With one hand, locate the navel. Then make a fist with the other hand. Place the thumb side of your fist against the victim's abdomen, just above the navel and below the breastbone. Grasp your fist with your other hand and press your fist into the victim's abdomen with a quick, forceful upward thrust. Repeat thrusts until the object is expelled from the airway or the victim becomes unresponsive. If the victim is too large for you to wrap your arms around the waist, pregnant or overweight, for example, wrap your arms around the victim's chest and do chest thrusts instead of abdominal thrusts. If your attempts to relieve choking in an adult or child are unsuccessful or the victim becomes unresponsive, send someone to activate the emergency response system. Perform CPR using the CAB sequence with one exception. Each time you open the airway to give breaths, Look for the obstructing object in the back of the throat. If you see an object that can be easily removed, carefully remove it, but do not perform a blind finger sweep as the object may become lodged further back in the airway.
So, ito yung... Ito na lang, ano?
Yun ang saksakan yun. Isa na.
See the slippers? Babaji? Babaji, are you He's not responding. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. He's not breathing. Dr. Anjit, please activate the code blue and get the crash card and take the vehicle.
I will activate the code blue and get the crash card.
1001, 1002,
Code blue, please activate code blue. Assume one
Okay,
first
yung
floor,
iba
then
pag-count ng 10 seconds, 1,001, 2,002, 1,003. Yung iba na 1 and 2 and 3, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
You got the
30.
crash card?
Nauna yung voice isa.
1001, 1002, 1003.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Yan ang sasabi natin,
19,
ang
20,
buba.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Basis na
1001, 1002,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
5
9,
cycles
10,
yan.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1002, 1003, third cycle
2,
completed.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1002, 1003, 4
1,
cycle
2,
completed.
3,
12
4,
cycle of
5,
chest
6,
section.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Code blue has been
12,
activated.
13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1002, 1003,
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005,
Ilang compressions? 100
There's no pulse.
per
1,
minute.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11,
Yan ang
12,
two
13,
rescuer.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1003, 1004 for cyclone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004 second cyclone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004 third cyclone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
1001, 1002,
Dapat straight
1003,
ito, ha?
1004
Pag
full cyclone.
mag-compress, hindi yung pag-
Your cyclone.
10, 11, 12,
Straight.
13, 14,
Interlace.
18,
Pag ganun
19,
straight.
21, 22, 23,
Tapos
24,
ito, medyo may ano, para may balance.
29, 30.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Sa hospital, pag sa bed, meron kami ano na parang sliding ano na nalagay sa likod.
4,
Parang
5,
tumigas.
6, 7,
Diyan pa rin sa bed,
8,
pero
9.
mayroon sa likod.
Check out the pulse. Ano yung parang
Ito, carotid. Okay? Always wear gloves. Yan ay sa hospital. Okay? We always ensure safety for the health provider and safety for the patient. Okay.